Did you know Elijah Muhammad called me one day? He said, "Brother, I don't want you to use that term devil anymore."
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to I Think. So today I have a really interesting topic for you. It was inspired by a YouTuber by the name of Flower Tower. Y'all can go ahead and check out her channel when you get a chance. But she inspired me to make this video because she recently dropped a video called Who Oppresses Black Women More, Black Men or White People? Now, I've seen a lot of black women speak on this topic and drop videos concerning, how they're being oppressed by black men. And at face value, I think it's pretty obvious that the system of white supremacy oppresses all black people, and there's a global system of white supremacy, whereas black men do not have a system to oppress black women. We're going to get into some details showing why the system of white supremacy oppresses black women and black men much more than black men can oppress themselves. But this video was also inspired, and I tweaked my perspective based on something recently released by the minister Louis Farrakhan. So let's hear a couple of his words before I tell you what I think.
In fact, the week before that, I was beating the enemy so bad over the radio in New York. He called me and said these words, "Brother, I wish you'd stop throwing trash in a well I'm trying to get a drink of water out of," and hung up the phone. He said, "The white man made us other than ourselves." Wasn't that a nice way to say it? In other words, he made us into himself. So I can't say the white man is the only devil. Who's been hanging us up? Who's been betraying our movement? Who is it you are fighting? Each of us have to fight in order to get progress. You got to fight your own. Because in your own there's envy, enmity, jealousy, strife. You know what I'm talking about. We're so hard on each other. Only God could love a people like this.
These are very interesting words, very profound words from the minister, and I tend to agree with him wholeheartedly. As a group, straight black men are the most violent and the most destructive in the black community. I'll take that. I accept that as true. However, let's not lose sight of why this is. Straight black men are enemy and target number one from the enemy being the system of white supremacy. The divides we have in the black community, divides amongst gender, divides amongst sexual orientation, divides amongst nationality. These divides have been exacerbated and emphasized by the system of white supremacy to divide and keep us in a system of being conquered. This is the year 2020, and I think now, more than ever, we can see just how fragile society is and can be. We are one major disaster from being in a system of anarchy, every man for himself. And in a system of anarchy, black men, straight black men at that, would be the fiercest and strongest defenders of the black community, to include black women of every nationality and every sexual orientation. Now, the year 2020 is coming to an end. And newsflash, the year 2021 is not looking like it's going to be much better. Yeah, they say they have this new vaccine that they're pushing you to take. But with or without it, millions of people are going to lose their homes. Many people will be evicted. Many people will be facing bankruptcy when the bills that have been foregone in 2020 become due. We are living in a fragile world, in a fragile system. And what we need now as a people, especially black people, we need unity now more than ever. It's easy to look at some of the words of some dusty black men on the internet and say, oh, this is what black people really think. But let me tell you, the majority of black men love black women. We support black women. I have two black sisters. You think you can do anything to them? No. If you have any problems with them, you have a problem with me, and there's going to be people coming to your door. I'm telling you, black men love black women. We support our families, and we will fight, live, or die to support and to defend them. Right now, we need unity. Do not take the words and the offenses of the few and put that label on the majority. Black men love black women, and I know the vast majority of black women love black men. Let's come together as a people and stay focused. Right now, we need to fight for Medicare for all, politically speaking, but more than that, we need to fight for the right to love each other. They do not like to see strong black families together. They don't like to see black love, and that's what we need more now than ever. We're coming into some dangerous times. You think COVID 2020 was bad? Just wait. The things they have in the not too distant future are going to rip at the very fabrics of society. We need unity. Black men must stand with black women, and black women, I know you will stand with us. Let's do it in public. Let's show love, not division. Peace.
Satan is not just a wicked person. He's so wicked that his wickedness spreads from him to others. Now, I'll come right back to you. I'm not going to stay long. We're in a survival mode today, brothers and sisters, because all the plans that we have to do good for ourselves and our people, if we don't survive, we can't do it. And we live now in the valley of the shadow of death.